Hey YouTube. Ignore that little stain on my shirt, and that's from my I was eating Taco Bell earlier and I didn't want to change my shirt. So yeah. But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk to you guys. If you hear noise in the background, that's just my roommate being extra noisy and loud. You know how guys are when they play in their video games or whatever. But I forgot when I made this video, but I made a video on my last video. My most recent video, I talked about guys and how they, and if there was a girl who was pregnant, aka me, because I am pregnant. If you didn't know, now you know. If there's a girl that you meet and you find out that she's pregnant, but she's not with the baby father, and you're feeling her, but but it's like a questionable thing. Like, you don't know if you should be with her or, like, if you're cool with it and you don't care. And girls, how do you feel about it? Me, okay, so I went through, like, a few different things. And I want to feel like ranting to you guys and letting you know and getting your opinion on it. Even though I'm a very small channel and probably only get, like, 0 views on this video, right? So I want to know. I want to personally know from you guys, what do you think? Oh my god, this stain is going to bother me. And I know you probably guys are going to be like, oh, why don't you just cut out the video and, like, change your shirt? I'm not going to do that. I'll change it later when I get ready for bed. Because I got to clean anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I want to get you guys' opinion on what you guys think. Because my head has been all over the place with these guys. So, been talking to this one guy for a while. And he's really sweet, he's really kind, he's really cool, whatever. And he said he would be there for me, but the only problem is I don't know what he wants. Do you feel me? I don't know what he wants. I know what he wants, but, like, I don't know what he wants. I know you guys men out there are like, what the fuck did she mean? And I know some of you leaders are like, I get it. Yeah. So I'm going to explain it to you. So basically, me and him have been talking for a little bit, and he was really cool. He was really chill about my pregnancy, but he, since day one, I've always had mixed feelings about him. Because I'm over here trying to change my life. I'm over here trying to better myself. I'm over here trying to grow. And this was before I even had a baby. Found out I was pregnant. This was... So, like, this was, like, recent that I tried to do this. And then when I found out I was pregnant, that doesn't change anything. That doesn't change my mindset on what I want to do. And it's super frustrating because now I'm looking back at all these talks and conversations that me and this guy had. And as nice as a guy as he is, and as much as he has his head on his shoulders, and he's in the right career path, and he's doing everything right, whenever we talk, it's very weird. It's not... I just don't feel, like, good. Like, I just don't... I feel weird talking to him. And then he has the nerve to bring up certain things, sexual things. And it makes me question. Like, yeah, I get he wants a relationship. But he talks about that, but he talks about sexual things so, he doesn't bring it up that much, but he'll like slide it in there a few times when we're talking. And it makes me question, like, is he even serious? Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm crazy or like jumping to conclusions, but it's just like I am so over sex. I am so over feeling like I'm just another toy. And you're probably like, oh, well, if you're over that, why don't you just, I don't know, not do it? And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just been working. I've been going to doctor's appointments. I've been doing me, doing what I gotta do for me and my kid. But talking to this guy, and I've been talking to him before I found out I was pregnant, by the way. And now that I am, it makes me question a lot of things. And you men out there are probably like, oh, like, well, obviously he's gonna bring that stuff up. But like, it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel happy. It doesn't make me feel like anything. And when he brings it up, I feel like I'm forced. Like I'm forced to have it. And I'm terrified to have him come over because I feel like that's the first thing he's gonna want me to do with him. Or either that or like he's gonna persuade it into happening. Like he's gonna like, you know, when you're in bed together, you guys are cuddling and you're like, oh, you're just gonna fall asleep together, and then next thing you know, he's on top of you, and not like in that type of way, but like he just, it's just like you guys been talking for a while, and you just like, and you just want to see where it's going, and you just want to keep it relaxed. But the minute he gets into that bed with you, it's automatically like, okay, let's do it. And I get he's a really nice guy, but he just gives me that vibe like he would. And he says he won't, but then he says little slick shit to make me question it, because I've had that happen to me before. And we were never serious and we were never really talking like that, but I've had stages in my life where I tried to change and I would talk to men and they would just still treat me like I was just a toy. And I was talking to this one guy who came out of nowhere, and he was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do want to fuck you, but I understand that you don't want to do that. Like, you can't. Now I just feel like you're just gonna always just want to fuck me. And that's it. That you just want to sleep with me, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And like, yeah, we could hang out and we could do stuff, but at the end of the day, once I give you that, you're gonna expect that, and you're gonna want nothing but that. And that's the sad part. And that's the sad thing is like these men out here really treat good, honest, kind, beautiful women like they're fucking toys. Honestly, I feel like I'm just a toy. I don't feel like a person. I don't feel like I'm cared about. And you guys are probably thinking, "Oh, she's just saying that cuz she just wants a relationship." I don't want a relationship. Although I'm talking to someone who makes me feel different about being in a relationship. But it's not cuz I feel like I want a relationship. It's because I have been hurt so many times. I have been used so many times. And I just feel disgusting. I feel weird, and people say like, "Oh, it's empowering. Oh, um it's your body and you own it and this and the third." But do you? Cuz you still get treated like shit. You still get called all these terrible names for just being you. It just feels like a game. It feels like just feel like I'm just feel like a toy in a game. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. And that's the last thing a woman should be treated like or felt like, right? And I'm sorry if this quality is super terrible, but I'm just trying to be comfortable with you guys and just talk raw and just one-on-one. And yeah, I promise my next video will be better. But yeah. So I've been talking to this other guy. We never talk about having intercourse. He's very questionable to me. But he's also very real with me. He makes me laugh. He makes me really happy. And I don't know if it's the hormones, but I've been thinking about him a lot. And I don't know if it's because he's just so different compared to every other guy I've talked to. He's not once mentioned anything having to do with intercourse at all. Not from when we first started talking up until now. Yes, he will make funny comments about stuff. And yes, he would bring up certain little things and be funny. And you guys are probably thinking like, oh, that sounds like the guy that brings up sly shit. No. Bringing up slick shit while we're having a normal conversation is completely different than being funny and making a joke out of it when you mean nothing by it and you're not being serious about it at all. But just know whatever I decide is my decision. And whatever I decide, I'm not just deciding for myself, but I'm deciding for my child. And I want my kid to be around a person who not only makes them happy, but makes me happy. So yeah, I made a lot of wrong decisions in my life, but this I'm being extra careful with because of my baby. So if I choose this man to be in my life, it's because he made me feel different. It made me feel completely different compared to every other guy I've talked to, every other guy I've dated, every other guy I'm currently talking to, which which makes it seem like I'm talking to a million guys, when in reality I'm only talking to one. Well, I'm talking to two, but I'm only seriously talking to one, like, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's that. Maybe I'll be in a relationship soon, maybe I won't, but one thing's for certain, I am refused to let someone inside me because no one deserves me. And I'm going to keep it that way for as long as I possibly can. For as long as I want to, because I'm tired of being treated like a toy. And that's period. That's facts. So guys can make their little slick comments and they can have their little funny things to say, but I will refuse to be treated like a toy. So I'll see you guys when I see you, and have a nice day or night or wherever you at. And sorry for the camera quality again.